Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Okay, so I've already primed my lids, filled in my brows. I used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer to do that, and then I just set it with the translucent powder. And of course I used my NYX brow pencil to fill in my brows. I'm also planning on doing a brow routine video very soon. So if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, leave a comment down below and let me know. So this look today is actually going to be based kind of off of the blue in Kylie's Royal Peach palette. This is what it looks like. I'm sure everyone's seen it by now. My beautiful grandmother got me this for my birthday. So the first color I'm going to be taking is Sherbet, which is this color right here. I'm just going to dip into that with a Morphe M441 big fluffy brush. I used Sherbet as our transition color today. Transition colors pretty much, it's making sure that all the other colors you're going to put on have something to blend into. It really helps just give it that faded ombre kind of effect. So when you do transition color, you want to start as high up in the crease as you can, almost to the brow, but not all the way up to the brow bone. The next color I'm going to be using is actually from a different palette. It's from the Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. This is from Urban Decay. So we're going to be going in with Hatter, which is this gorgeous green shade right here. And I'm going to be taking the brush that comes with the palette, and we're going to be using this side. We're just going to dip right in. We're going to be placing this on the inner crease and not taking it too far out at all. I want to say we're going to stop right where the pupil is in the middle of the eye. So with that same brush, the same ends and everything, we're going to be taking Metamorphosis, which is this gorgeous blue shade, almost the same color as my nail polish. It's KL polish, you know how to throw that in there. We're going to pick up that gorgeous blue color and do the same thing, but more towards the middle of the eye, not taking it out towards the corner, just kind of blending it in between that green. So next, taking a Morphe brush. It's from one of their brush sets. It's from the Ostrich Skin brush set. It doesn't have a number on it or anything. I'm so sorry. I'll do my best to kind of try to hide it, but this is what it looks like. We're going to be taking Royal from the Royal Peach palette. We're going to blend that into the other blue and just place that on the outer corner. I'm going to take that big fluffy brush, the M441, the one that did have a number, and I'm just going to go over the edges and kind of blend everything, make sure it's still looking seamless. I'm going to go back in with that green color Hatter from the Alice in Wonderland Urban Decay palette. Same brush I used with that color before. Some of that green got blended away when we were putting the blues, so we just want to make sure it's still looking vibrant. Same brush and doing the same exact thing. Again, going in with Royal and that Morphe brush that I have no number for, and placing it on the outer corner again just to bring back all those colors. Placing it on the outer corner and the outer V, we're just going to intensify that blue a little bit more. You want to go in super light-handed. I know I'm dipping into so many palettes and I'm so sorry, but you do not need all these palettes to get this look. As long as you have similar colors, you're in the clear. But anyways, the next palette we're going to be dipping into is from Juvia's Place. It's the Masquerade palette. We're going to be taking Macadea, I have no idea, I'm probably pronouncing that so wrong. It's this gorgeous purple shimmery shade. We're going to be picking it up with that same brush we used for the color Royal. Now I'm going to be taking the brush that came with the Kylie Royal Peach palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade right here, Heads Will Roll. This is from the Alice in Wonderland palette. We're going to be placing that right between the blue and the purple, again, kind of just to blend those two shades together. We're going to go in with Sharper again and just blend at the tip of the edges. Going in again with Heads Will Roll. I'm just going to put it between the green and the purple again, just to blend everything together. We want to make sure that blue is still there. Okay, so now that we're looking crazy, we're going to go in with some glitter. We're going to be taking the Stila Magnificent Metals. I cannot get over them. So I'm literally just going to put this on the inner third of my eye and then blend it out with my finger. Make sure you go really fast when you're going to blend because it dries really, really quick. I'm going to be taking a more precise Morphe brush, which came in that same ostrich skin palette. I'm going to be taking Chi from the Juvia's Place palette and putting that on the outer V just to bring back some of that purple. And then with the M441 big fluffy brush, blending everything together once more. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner just to create a wing. Let's move on to the face really quick and then we'll go back and finish up the eyes. So for primer, we're going to be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I love this stuff. It gives you so much moisture. I just use like barely one pump because I don't really put it in the T-zone. I just kind of put it on the outer parts of my face. I'm going to be taking Dr. Branded Pores No More Primer and just placing that all in the T-zone. Just pressing that in to where all of my pores are. For foundation today, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the shade 220. I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal sponge. I'm just going to dump it right onto the sponge. I'm going to go ahead and dot it all over my face. And just blend it all out. This is an amazing drugstore foundation, by the way. You always want to make sure you bring it down on your neck. Moving on to concealer, I'm taking Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just going to put 2 dots. This stuff is no joke. And no matter what concealer I use, it enhances my fine lines underneath my eyes. So that is why I don't bring it up as high, because I normally would. I'm going to be taking the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm going to dip my Beauty Blender right in there and go ahead and bake. I'm also going to carve out my cheekbones with this. I'm going to dust that off right away. I'm just going to quickly set the rest of my face with that same translucent powder and fluffy brush from Real Techniques. No matter what foundation you're using, you always want to make sure you set it with a powder. That will help it last all day. Okay, let's bronze up. I'm going to be using the Hoola Bronzer from Benefit today in the Morphe M523. Cheekbones, the jawline, and the forehead. blush today, I'm going to be using a Ofra blush that I got in my Ipsy bag. It is cracked because I hit it too hard when I was tapping off the excess powder from it, because it is really pigmented, you guys. I dip in like this, and that's good enough. But it did not have a shade name on it, so I will do some research and I'll try to link it down below. Okay, for highlight today, I'm going to be using, I'm so excited! Jeffree Star's collab with Mini MUA. This is their Skin Frost. It's called Eclipse. Can we just talk about the packaging? Okay, I'm going to be taking a Morphe M501. Let's take a look. Cheekbones, the Cupid's bow. I'm going to take my finger and just go down the bridge of my nose. I feel like I have more control over it that way. This highlight is unreal. Let's just go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with sherbet first and this very precise brush. I'm just going to throw it all under the lash line. Going in with Hatter and a small precise brush, I'm just going to place that on the inner corner of the lower lash line. We're pretty much just going to mimic what we did on top. Same exact thing with Heads Will Roll and Metamorphosis, just on the middle part of the lower lash line. And then last but not least, we're going to be taking Macadea, and same exact thing, but on the outer part of the lower lash line. One last time with sherbet, just to make sure those are all blended nicely. I'm going to be taking the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and just go ahead and spritz that all over my face. This is an amazing drugstore setting spray. So I just really quickly off camera threw on some mascara and lashes. After I sprayed my face with the setting spray, my camera died. So I just went ahead and threw on some lashes and I figured I'll charge it up for a bit and come finish up. So next we're going to go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit with Nicole Guerrero. I'm going to be taking the shade Forever Lit, which is this gorgeous white pearly color. It's so blinding, but it almost has like a blue iridescent dual chrome. And I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner, the tear duct. That was exactly what that look needed. And last but certainly not least, for lips, I'm going in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics X Mini MUA. I'm going to be taking the shade Daddy. I can't get over this packaging though, honestly, like the entire packaging. I love how it has the black top. So let's just go ahead and put this on. Okay guys, well that completes this look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did and want me to play with color more, give this video a thumbs